you're ready for greatness, that means something significant. That means that you have to be the CEO of you. That means that you have to embrace total responsibility for leading you. After all, who's going to follow you if you can't lead yourself?
Any leader or organization who believes that the competitive advantage is gained by leveraging its people will want to know the resource that has a proven track record for delivery solutions to unleash the greatest contribution from every employee. Her name is Trudy Bourgeois. A former senior sales and marketing executive, Trudy knows that performing with excellence starts with a commitment to action.
And I'm going to be challenging you to think about what action you can take today, tomorrow, the next day to build that 90 days. Is that fair?
Trudy drives home her belief that for organizations to succeed, they must create leaders who can draw on the strengths of the male and female styles of leadership. This new style of leadership is what is needed to create team and organizational cultures of full inclusion, a critical step in raising productivity and performance.
Research shows us that organizations who have female executives are 35% more profitable than those who do not. Research also shows that the fastest growing segment in the entrepreneurial world is who? Women, right. So now is the time. Blending the best of the male and female leadership styles is what helps to create a culture of full inclusion. It is critically vital that wherever you are, if you have the burning desire in your heart to get to that upper echelon or to run your own business, that you create an environment where people can thrive. So you've got to understand what motivates you. What makes you get up in the morning? That's the passion connection. What motivates you? Then what motivates your team?
She has managed teams of thousands and multi-billion-dollar budgets. Her passion for teaching others how to achieve personal excellence drove her to found the Center for Workforce Excellence, a full-service consulting, training, and coaching organization. Trudy Bourgeois is a go-to resource for many of the top Fortune 500 companies, serving as a presenter, consultant, strategist, trainer, and facilitator. Drawing on her extensive corporate leadership experience, Trudy takes on the tough questions that are at the core of understanding how to accelerate business results, how employee engagement can be raised, and what is the role that leaders can play in creating environments where employees can thrive.
In those 10,000 people that they interviewed, 65% said, "My manager has never even thanked me." A paycheck is not enough. And if you want to be the kind of leader who can get people to get along with each other, who can get people to be innovative, who can get people to be creative, the first thing that you've got to do is to rally the troops and tell them, "I care." And so if I asked you the question, why should I follow you? How many people could espouse their leadership principles, including the I care? No one's going to follow you if you cannot answer the question, why should I follow you? And it begins not first with, because I've got this great vision. It begins first with, I am a human being. I care about your success as much as I care about my success. Leaders, great, phenomenal leaders, are vested in the success of their people just as much as they're vested in themselves.
Trudy is a recognized expert in improving workforce performance, an author, and a passionate speaker. Trudy connects with her audience by combining authenticity, practicality, and inspiration. As a proven leader on performance excellence, Trudy is often featured in prominent magazines such as Diversity Inc., Black Enterprise, Pink, and Harvard Business Management Update. In addition to appearances in printed materials, Trudy is frequently featured on television shows across the country.
Tell how you're one of the first African-American women
to rise through the ranks of a major corporation. That's amazing.
Yeah, it was just very fortunate. And, you know, actually when I got out of school, I knew that I wanted to teach, which is what I do now. But when I went to find out about teaching, there wasn't any money there.
Right.
And I needed money.
Right.
So I thought, okay, I'm going to have to go and get something unique that I can come back and offer. And that turned into a very, what some would call a great career in corporate America. A very challenging career
Right,
as
because
well.
you were vice president, right?
Yes, vice president of national accounts. I had
That's huge.
a little over $2 billion worth of business that I was responsible for.
Known as a speaker who provides ready-to-use information, Trudy's presentations serve as a spark to stimulate meaningful behavioral changes in an effort to help managers understand how to lead the 21st century workforce. She draws on the strength of experience and extensive research to build the case for her beliefs.
We should acknowledge that each of us has strengths and non-strengths, and then we should be intentional about building that relationship. What comes out of your 100-day plan aligns with the region vision and the company vision, because then and only then can you explain to your employees how they align. And what the research shows is that employees' engagement is raised when they understand how what they do day in, day out adds value.
Trudy is a presenter who is known for delivering programs that are high energy, interactive, thought-provoking, and guaranteed to stimulate action.
What we're doing is building future leaders. What we're doing is talking about ways to enhance your value so that the business is better. What is one business opportunity that you feel really passionate about and you have a solution?
Trudy shares stories from her corporate career to stimulate the belief that there is power in each one of us. The power is released when we find solutions to business problems that result in great breakthroughs. Now you know what the rest of the business world knows. When you are ready to take your team to the next level, remember Trudy Bourgeois. Call the number on the screen today and book her for your next program.